Medicine, a substance, especially in the form of a liquid or pill.
Medicine, especially
That is,
in form of a liquid or a pill, such a treatment for illness or injury. Rồi, I have got fresh, so needs to take medicine.
I've got a fever, so I need to take some medicine. Examine, to look at or consider a person or thing carefully and in detail.
To look at or consider a person or thing carefully
in order to discover something about them.
In order to discover something about them.
The research examined the effect of alcohol on long-term memory. Think carefully of alcohol.
The research examined the effects of alcohol on the long-term memory.
On long-term memory. Vomit. The contents of your stomach has come up through your mouth.
The content of your stomach that has come up through your mouth.
He's been vomiting all night after drinking too much alcohol.
He been vomiting.
Or somebody. Or bad. My mom was a terrible cook. Get rid of something or somebody. To remove something that you don't want or somebody. Terrible. Very unpleasant or serious or bad. My mom was a terrible cook.
My mother was a terrible cook.
Get rid of something or somebody. To remove something that you don't want any longer, or to find a way to make someone leave because you do not want the person to be with you anymore.
Make someone leave because you do not want the person to be with you any longer.
We finally got rid of my little sister by telling her scary stories. Hill. All the something, her scary stories.
He finally got rid of my little sister by telling her scary stories. Walk out of something.
Walk out of something. To leave an event, such as a meeting.
To leave an event, such as meeting
or performance, because you are unhappy, angry, or disapprove of something. All the parents walked out of the meeting. On-call room. If a worker, such as a doctor, is in the on-call room, he or she is available to work or make official visit at any.
If a worker such as a doctor in on-call room, he or she available
time when needed
to work or make official visits.
She is a doctor, so she often works overtime in the on-call room.
Over in call room.
At the weekend.
At the weekend.
Situation.
Situation.
The set of things that are happening and the condition that exists at a particular time and place.
The set of things that are happening and the concept such as a particular time or place.
My sister has a good situation as a teacher.
My sister has a good situation as a teacher in the local school.
In the local school. Something feels terrible because of the seafood.
Something felt terrible because of the seafood. He vomits many times.
He vomits many times. He wanted to get rid of the situation.
He wanted to get rid of this situation.
So he called the nurses.
Unfortunately,
no one replied to him.
She decided to walk out of the sick room.
Something decides to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor.
But there is no one there.
He makes his way to the on-call room, but there is no one there.
He sees a girl with long black hair. He looks at her and says, "A nurse."
He goes back to his sick room. Luckily, he sees a girl with long black hair.
"You can't eat seafood anymore. You should eat."
He looks at her and says, "Oh, nurse, help me."
Upright and take medicine. His stomach gets better.
The nurse takes him into the room for a checkup.
About minute.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can count on me, 'cause I can count on you.
He has looked at her and said, nurse, nurse, help me. Has he looked at her and said, nurse, nurse, help me?
Nurse.
Has he looked at her and said, let's go shopping?
Yes.
Has he held her hands and said, nurse, nurse, help me? Who has he looked at? What has something said?
Something say, nurse, that help me.
The nurse has taken him into the room for a checkup.
Yes.
Has the nurse taken him into the room for a checkup?
No.
Has the engineer taken him into the room for a checkup?
No, doctor.
Has the nurse taken him into the room and talked to him?
Yes, he is.
What has the nurse done?
Check out.
She said, you can't eat seafood anymore. You should eat white rice now. Has she said, you can't eat seafood anymore?
She says you can't eat seafood anymore. You should eat right now.
Has she said, you can't eat fruits anymore?
No. You can't eat food anymore.
Has something said, you can't eat seafood anymore. You should eat white rice now?
No, it no says.
What has the nurse said?
She says you can't.
Something has eaten 10 bowls of rice and taken medicine.
Yeah.
Has something eaten 10 bowls of rice?
No, right. And
Has something eaten 10 bowls of potatoes?
no, right.
Has something taken a nap?
No, he sleep and dream about million.
How many bowls of rice has something eaten? What has something done after eating? His stomach has got much better.
Yes, his stomach get better.
Has his stomach got much better?
Yes.
Has his shoulder got much better? He has slept and dreamt about me long. Has he slept and dreamt about me long?
Yes.
Has he slept and dreamt about his parents?
No. Dream about me nhiều.
Who has he dreamt about?
Something.
Who has slept and dreamt about me long?
Something. Sleep and dream about me nhiều.
Are you guys stupid? I'm the boss, and you all must do what I say.
You're right, sir. You are the boss.
What, newbie?
I said you're right, sir. You are the boss. You say it without hesitation.
That's right.
That's why today I'd like to give you something.
What is it, newbie?
My letter of resignation.
Oh, really, newbie? You don't want to work here? Big mistake.
Well, as a new employee, your leadership skills make me concerned. And if you don't mind, before I leave, I'd like to give you some parting words.
What can you teach me? I can't wait to hear this. Go ahead, new guy.
Well, sir, I don't think you're all bad. But somewhere down your path, you got lost. I think you used to be a leader, but now you're just a boss.
What's the difference?
Well, see, a boss says I. A leader says we. Bosses are blinded by pride, while leaders can really see. A leader always asks. Bosses, they command. See, a boss points fingers, but a leader extends a hand. A boss says go. Leaders say let's go. Leaders consider ideas. Bosses say heck no. See, a boss push you down. Leaders will lift you up. Because leaders give love. A boss don't give a
What?
Bosses use people, abuse people. Leaders groom people. They look for what's good inside and improve people. Leaders have mastered the art of inspiration. Bosses have mastered the art of manipulation. A boss yells and screams like they're on a TV show. A leader treats the janitor like the CEO. They are compassionate and know the community comes first. Bosses think culture is something only found in yogurt. Sir, ask yourself this question. I'm not trying to be your teacher, but have you ever heard of a world boss?
I have.
Or is it world leader, religious leader, community leader, business leader? Don't you see it? A leader is who you should be. A boss is just meager. Sir, entrepreneurs have a big responsibility. I believe we are the only ones who can save our world. Literally. Not politicians, not government. We won't do it religiously. We do it through serving our clients' best needs individually.
Our clients.
But maybe you think good service won't take you far. Maybe you think if you started to serve, our stock will fall.
Our stock.
Well, the great Henry Ford will be appalled, because he said a business devoted to service will have one worry about profits.
Yeah, what's that?
They will be embarrassingly large. Sir, this is a higher call. Does that make sense? We are here to work for a dream, not just a paycheck. We are here to be fantastic and sensational, not just transactional, but transformational. Profit comes when we are committed to the vision, and we will have the biggest ROI. Return on intention. Sir, I sincerely hope you change your ways and overcome your obstacles. You teach a lot about leadership here. Mostly, what not to do.
Wait. How do you know so much about business? And you said our stock? Who is this guy?
Well, the truth is, I lied. I'm not your employee, sir.
Who are you?
You're mine. I'm the founder of this
Who are
company,
you?
and you need to learn a thing or two about our core meaning. Tomorrow morning, first thing, I'd like to see you
I
at our
like
board
to
meeting.
see.
Worked on this project with my friend Russell Brunson, who's right here. We believe that everyone has a leader inside of them. We all have a story to tell in a way that will inspire and impact others. So if you want to be a leader or an entrepreneur, then Russell just came out with a book called Expert Secrets, and we're going to give it to you for free. I personally read this book a few months ago.